Hi everyone, I hope you are fine and welcome to another video of Mastercam. So we have already started the module number 6, which is all about the Mastercam Simulator and Code Expert. So in the previous videos, we have discussed about the Mastercam Simulator and Simulator Overview. And we did in the last video of Mastercam Verify and Verify Adjustments. We're going to check the tool gauges and the tool breakage, how much amount of tool is going to be cut down the material using the Verify Adjustments. So in today's video, we are going to do some posting work and Mastercam Code Expert. So let's get started. So we have already the model loaded and we have applied the toolpaths. So we have two toolpaths. One is the surface rough pocket. We have the pocket here. And we have the contour. We can say that 2D contouring operation outside. And what we are going to do is we are going to apply the posting. So first thing first, make sure that you need to know about your machine. For example, I'm going to give you an example that we have Android mobiles. But the manufacturer of Android mobiles are different. Like we have the Samsung mobile and Google mobile. We have the Motorola mobile and Nokia has also the Android. But the system which is being installed in all these mobiles is called the Android. And we have the different version of Android. For example, we have the Android of 10.0. We have different versions like Oreo, we have Jelly Bean, all these are called the versions. Or you can define it by using the 10.0 version, 11.0 or 12.0, which is known as, I think, Pie, Android Pie. So same as in the Android mobiles or Android versions, we have different types of CNC machines and different controllers. So for that different controllers and different machines, you need to know about their specifications and which file is going to be run. Okay? So if you have a generic controller, like I'm going to tell you that if you have a GSK controller, which is a Chinese-made controller, and a Chinese-made company which made GSK controller, or if you have a Shenzhen controller, which is also a Chinese company, most probably they can read the generic CNC files or CNC programs. So we loaded, let me show you, we loaded a default machine here, or you can manage list, okay? So here what you see that we have default MCAM machine in a millimeter and inch system, okay? So if you have a machine and you have a machine file, you can load it machine file into Mastercam. But by default, you have a machine here is called the default or generic. And for generic machining operations, you have generic post-process. A post-process which translate all these toolpath data into codes. Or you can say that the computer will translate all these instructions into machine-readable data. This process is called posting. So what I'm going to do is we have two operations here. One is called the roughing pocket operation and the other operation is called the contour. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna make a post of these two instructions according to my machine readable data. So just click on the G1. This represents code. Or you can go to machine and we have a post tab here. Click on generate. So one thing you should notice that I have selected all the toolpaths. If you want to select a certain, just click on each certain toolpath and it will create a G code. Okay, so let me select all these. Group 1, click generate, and it is going to be convert your instructions into machine readable data. Okay, so you have to select the NC file. It will ask you if it is need to be overwrite. Just click on overwrite. You want to edit the file? Yes, you want to edit the file, and the which extension you want to need. So if you want to need CNC file, which is known as numerical control, most of the controllers read the NC file. Some of the controllers read CNC file, and some of the controllers read .txt. So you need to define which file you want. So I'm going to use the .nc file. Click OK. So here what you see that the instruction files, the machine we have selected is default, and for default machine, the selected post is default Pinot post. Click OK. And it's going to save that file. So Mastercam verified.nc is the file name. I'm going to save this on desktop. Click OK or save. So this is going to be processed and make a G code file or machine readable data. So this machine readable data is going to be open in the Mastercam Code Expert, an independent software which is installed with the Mastercam. So the purpose of Mastercam Code Expert is to read down the NC file or machine instruction file. You're going to see the name of the file, which is Mastercam Verified, and the extension, which is known as the numerical control instructions. And here, what you see, different colors codes are being shown here. Okay. So some of them written in a black color, some of in red color, in dark blue or navy blue, in light sky blue, in brown color. So you see all these things. So these all are called the instructions. These instructions are going to be read by the machine and make your model according it. So what we're going to do is, if I'm going to change anything, you're going to see what happens. For example, I'm going to remove this line or remove this instruction. So to show that in yellow. This means that the file is added but not saved. If you save this file, it's going to convert it into green. So this means that this block is going to be added or this block is being edited. Okay. So whatever it shows the date and the time of the instructions being modified or the file is created, name of the file, where it is saved, the material specification, the tool specification, all these instructions are going to be shown here. So this is what we call the Mastercam Code Expert. Here are some tabs you need to know about this. In the file, you just go and make save, option, print, and help. In the home tab, you can just copy, paste, or see, find and replace, multi-stream, or NC configuration. You can change the NC configuration. Okay. Call out comments. You want to add the comments. Here's the utilities. I'm going to add some utilities here, different axes with the semicolons, X, Y, Z, A, B, C, S, and F. Block numberings, fonts, and colors. And you select the different controllers like Fanuc mill, Fanuc lathe series, Fanuc router, or generic multi-stream, Haas mill. These are the different controllers and machines. Okay, so we're going to use the Fanuc mill by default. In the view tab, you're going to just load in tilted vertical position or horizontal position, say workplace, zoom in or zoom out. You're going to zoom in by control and roll down your scroll to zoom in and zoom out. In the NC function tab, you're going to synchronize your things. If you have two or more tools and you want to move towards another tool, just go and select the next. Next. So if you have a multi-stream display, you're going to see the multi-stream display. If you want to add blocks here or move blocks, so this will show you that these are the blocks. You want to add blocks, you can insert the block. This is how we can say that it's a block. Or if you want to remove blocks, you can just click on the block numbers to delete. It's still simple. And if you want to search anything, just go home and search that thing. For example, I'm going to search the H1. We're going to search all H1 in the program. This one is H1 and this one is H1. And if you want to replace these things, you're going to just go and replace this, just like a normal editor. So this is what we call the Code Expert. What you're going to do is now, you're going to save this file. I just saved this file. And I'm going to load this file in my USB and then transfer to the machine. These instructions will be loaded into the machine. And after loaded into the machine, we can run these instructions in machine. And machine will follow all these instructions and make a part according to this instruction. So hopefully you understand how the Mastercam Code Expert works and how it will be helpful to edit your G codes. So for now, this is done. Hopefully you understand all these things. For more videos, stay tuned. Thank you very much.